3 teenagers in Long Island have been raided by the FBI. They are members of the group Anonymous, and they are in a little bit of trouble because they are accused of hacking into the Koch brothers' websites. Mm-hmm. I think they're American heroes.
No, look, let's look at all of our biases, right?
Yes.
So, I look at hacking into the Koch industries, and I have a similar reaction to you. That's an emotional reaction.
It is, of course.
Like, you're like, go get them, right? But they shouldn't do that. I mean, it's still wrong, illegal, etc.
Yes.
There are legal ways to fight Koch industries, and we should definitely do that. So that's our bias, and we're upfront about it, right?
Yes.
That's our emotional reaction, and there's the logical reaction. Now, what's much more important is the reaction of the authorities. Now, our website has been hacked before, and it was pretty serious, and we called the FBI, right? Mm-hmm. And the FBI said, yeah, we'll get back to you.
Totally. They had no reaction at all. Come on, let's keep it real.
Right. Koch Industries gets hacked. All of a sudden, there's the FBI in the house of 17-year-olds in Long Island. There's a raid at 6 in the morning.
I know.
They're coming for you, okay? See, that's the nature of power. You go after powerful people who buy our politicians, there's a knock on your door. You go after people that don't have very much power, have at it, Hoss. That sucks, and that's the reality of this America, unfortunately. That's why we got to change things.
Believe it or not, while reading about this, I realized that there is a silver lining, okay? This story gave me a little bit of hope, and I'll tell you why. Now, the 3 men that were raided, 2 of them are 17 years old, one of them is 18 years old, right? And they essentially just graduated from high school or are about to enter their senior year. And they're politically savvy enough to know what the Koch brothers are doing. They spent their time and energy in hacking Koch brothers' websites, right? Which makes me feel like, yes. Okay, there are people out there that are really paying attention.
Yeah, I love that too. And what's funny is that the story kept saying, but these kids are very smart and they're in the math and science clubs and they're going to good schools. And I'm thinking, of course, how else do you think they figured out the hacking?
Right.
It seemed like the story was constantly surprised at how bright the kids were. But look, that's why they could do the hacking. That's why they knew at 17 years old that Koch Industries is part of the big problem in this U.S. And then the third thing I got encouraged by is, hey, you know what? You think you've got us on the run. The powerful think that they have the powerless wherever they want them. But there is this constant rising tide of people that see you. We see you, right? And you think you're going to stop all the 17-year-olds, all the 18-year-olds, all the smart kids going to college, and you think they can't do anything to you, right? Mm-hmm. Because you got the FBI and you got all of Washington behind you. I'm thinking you might want to think again, right? Now, you don't do it in the wrong ways, but you take these kids' brilliance in a lot of ways and you direct it in the right way, and then all of a sudden, you're not coming for us. We're coming for you. The easiest way to support the show? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Totally free. Press the button. Boom.
Yeah, you subscribe, and every time we upload a video, you get notified about it, so you're always in the loop.
You can see all of our videos whenever you want to. Fun for everybody.
Not only fun, it's the only way that we're able to be independent media.
And then you can say about our show,
by jumping in.
People who watch our show are very informed.
I don't know what else to say about it. Oh, there it is.